Close your eyes and let your imagination be woven into a mystical journey. Join us on Monday nights as we embark on a mesmerizing adventure in the world of quilting. Handmade by Ying, hosted by the enchanting Donna, is your passport to a realm of creativity and artistry. With each stitch, we delve into the depths of inspiration and bring to life intricate masterpieces. No matter your age or location, you are invited to become a part of this magical tapestry. Together, we ignite the spark of curiosity and ignite the fire of passion. Let your spirit soar as we uncover the secrets of quilting together. Tune in and let your imagination unfurl. Handmade by Ying with Donna, where dreams take shape and brand awareness is woven into every thread.
Hello, everyone. Monday Night Live, 7 o'clock on the 22nd of January. Welcome, everyone, and I'm glad to have you here tonight. Boy, I'm telling you what, I surprised myself. We moved this rose up. I was supposed to finish it next week, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up tonight. So let me slip into the chat. Welcome, everyone. And then we're going to slip over here to the table, and I'll show you what we've got going on. We do have one small giveaway tonight. And Joe let me know when he's ready to get that going here in about 15-20 minutes or so. And we're going to just bless someone tonight. So let me get my mouse. And welcome, everyone. Guess who, Nancy? Hi, y'all. Hi, Nancy. Donnell Stitchery is in the house. If you see them in green and you're new here, they're our channel supporters. And it's part of our squirrel group. So thank you, Donnell, for being here. Julie is in the house. Hello, hello. So with Debbie, good evening, good evening. Florence, howdy. Karen, hello. Brenda. Sheila, Irish Sail Lady, Pat Boo. Day, hi Donna Joe. Looking forward to seeing the end result of this rose. Me too, sweetheart. Me too. Quilting Queen Shelley's in the house. Karen, hello, hello. How's the grandbaby? I'm going to give you an update on her in just a minute. I'm just skimming the chat. Janine's in the house. Hello, hello. Candace. Let me see. I'm just skimming real quick. Everybody's saying their hellos, so I'm just going to skim. How many of you have finished the Exploding Heart? Yeah, if you have done the Exploding Heart and you have finished it, by finished I mean made it into a flimsy. It's not quilted yet or whatever. Do me a favor, drop a heart in the chat. I'm just kind of curious as to how many of us have done that. And it'll let me know. Coffee in hand and rent is paid. Thank you, thank you. Mary Lou. She's from Connecticut. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. I'm working on designing a baby quilt for his coworker this evening. How's everyone else in the chat? Janine, hello. Thank you, sweetie. Let me see. Kelly Cruises and Crafts in the house. Hello, hello. Jackie, hello, sweetie. Sheila. And I'm skimming. Jersey's in the house. Pat Boo. In fact... Women in Quilt Fact. Hello, hello, sweetie. Great intro, Joe. Joe's been making a lot of new intros. I'm telling you what, he blows me away every day. I never know what he's doing over there. And then right before we go live, he goes, I got you a new intro. I haven't got to see it, so you guys got to see it first. Lucky, so when I'm done, I'll have to give it a look-see. Let me see. Julie, I hope you got the contractor there. Joe did it again. Now I'm jonesing to stop what I'm doing and go look. All of my little squirrels are coming in. Welcome to the master. I'm telling you, I love our group. And if you have not joined the subscribers yet, our squirrel group, become one of the super supporters and we'll get you in. And I'm telling you what, it's always a blast. And it'll get your name on the front of the channel and things like that. You get a lot of good perks with it. I made it and it's on my granddaughter's bed. Awesome. Shelly has made it. I've seen yours, Shelly. It's beautiful. Queen is in the house. Yes, you are. You are a queen. All cut out and marked. Awesome. Quilting Compound. Hello, hello. Florence, great intro. It's amazing. Mary Lou, it was great. Thank you. Denise, hello. And yes, she's made it. Renee, hello. And let me skim real quick. Oh, wow, that makes me feel special since we got to see it before you. Yeah, he gave me that 1 minute warning. Oh, by the way, I did you another new intro. So I'm like Jones, and I want to kind of like say, hold on a second and let me go have a look. But I'm sure if you guys are loving it, he's just once again knocked it out of the park. So with all of that being said, I can give you a little sneak peek here. This is the top of the rose. Isn't it looking pretty? Now Fallon and I kick these off together, and she's going to wrap hers up over on her end and give us a look-see when she's finished. She's running a really strong business over there as well, so I'm not exactly sure where she's at in the process. And then this is B2. So tonight I'm going to work on B1, and then we're going to hook those together. I'll pop the paper after the live. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me do all the paper picking. But then we'll join these together, and you'll get to see how cool it is. So if you're not familiar with Legit Kits, I do have an affiliate link for those. That can be dropped in the chat, or you can find it on our page somewhere in one of the things. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Just type in Legit Kits and you'll get a lot of new things. I have finished my duck, and it's called James Pond, and he is finished, and I'll give you a little sneak peek at him. I'm a tester for them as well. Is that not darling? So it's got a couple little places I want to tweak just a little bit, and it's just beautiful. That rose looks amazing. I'm telling you, I love it. I love the blue background. Yes, that's what got me hooked when I saw that one. I was like, yeah, I'm jonesing for it. It's so small compared to the others. Absolutely. It let me pull my paper here. Ooh, 15 by 20. So this one will not be quilted by me. I've been talking to my So It Seems girls, and I think what I'm going to do, instead of quilting it, which I know it would really add to, I'm going to take the easy way out, and I'm going to buy me a frame, and I'm going to frame this one and hang it in my bedroom. There's 2 other flowers, and I will also be doing those down the road, and then I'll just put all 3 of them on my bedroom wall. But this is the end result, and this is what it's supposed to look like. And it's just, this one has been a blast to do. When you're seeing anything on Legit Kits, now this has dots. They use a dot system. If it has a 1, it's easy. 2 is meh, and 3 is it's like going to challenge you, but it's a blast when you see it all come together. It's really important anytime that you're doing a Legit Kit that you do a lot of pinning. So if you're not a fan of pinning, trust me, you will become one. And it just makes it fun. And I don't want to lay that there because that's going to be in my way here in just a little bit. So let me just stick a pin in it and stick it up on the wall. I am also going to be doing, let me pull this out, this folk sampler. It will be kicking off over here next week. I'll work with Joe when I get back from Pittsburgh, and we're going to work out a schedule that's going to work here on our channel. They're up to week 3. So what I'll do is a real quick, I'll do probably 2 back-to-back lives on it, and then 1 pre-record to bring us all up to date on it. But I'm telling you, this is going to rock. I'm really excited to see how it's going to come out. So if you haven't gotten the pattern yet and you would like to sew it with me, let me know. Drop a heart in the chat. One of my moderators can drop the link, and it's fun. You can either do it in 26 weeks or you can do it in the 52. I'm going to fast track it over here. I know we all get bombarded with the year-long projects, then it'll get put in a bin and forgotten about. So I am going to do it in the 26 weeks instead of the 52, because summer will be coming on and we're all going to have our busy lives back. Let me see. Does anyone see a circle on the screen, or is it me almost blurred? I don't know what you're talking about, Jersey. Wow, so realistic. Absolutely. That's cool. Hello, Patty. Jersey, did it straighten out? Yes. Sheila's seen it too. Julie's not. If you're seeing something wrong, go out and come back in and see if that straightens you up. No one else is seeing it. Oh my God. Dad would have loved that duck. Looks like a Canadian mallard. Absolutely. Is it not gorgeous? Yeah, around the hearts. I don't know what you're trying to type, Day. Around the shirt. I don't know. Maybe it's my shirt. I don't know. Yes, it's the shirt. Yeah, it's on Donna's shirt. Okay. No, what they're seeing is on my shirt. Okay, now I'm getting it. Duh, sorry. Donna's shirt is clear and perfect to me. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Joe. I love the rose. It's been a blast to do. Sure is pretty, right, Donna? It's beautiful. I just love it. Marie, hello and welcome, sweethearts. All right, so I have Joe slip down to the table. I'm going to take a quick drink, and then I'll meet you there. Dry pipes tonight, guys. Sorry. So I always go ahead and get some of the pieces made, because as we're putting it together, it becomes repetitious, and I don't want you to have to sit there while I'm eyeballing and trying to line things up for every little minute piece. So what I've done is, this is your general layout. Anytime you're doing a legit kit, you're going to see an assembly guide, and then you're also going to see the order that you do the assembly in. And if you listen to what legit kit tells you to do, anybody can do these, and it's really simple. It doesn't matter whether it's beginner or intermediate. It's just, when you buy legit, you take your time, you enjoy the process, and for all that's in my heart, I would tell you, go slow and enjoy. There is hard blocks along the way, but as you're hooking them together and stuff, and you're seeing your project grow, you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. We've also wrapped up the lion pretty much for the ones that we're doing it. We're going to be coming together and doing a live once Becca finishes hers and Sassy finishes hers. I'd like to get the three of us together. I'll give Mike a ring-a-ding and let him come on and see all three of them and how great they've turned out. Becca is on her final row, and I think Sassy's got two. I'm not sure where Martha is. So I'll be touching base with everybody that was doing it and see where they're at. If they're close enough to finishing when I set it up for us, you're going to see a lot of different ways everyone's done it and put their own spin. And I think that's pretty stinking cool. Donnell is doing hers in Michigan, but I can't remember the name of the team. Hi Donna and everyone in the chat. Let me do the quick Harper update real quick for those that just pop in just to see how it's going with Harper. She's doing well. They're in what's called the holding pattern right now. They're waiting on, all of her labs are good, looking good. She's building her strength. Every day is a new day, and she's getting stronger. And right now they're just waiting on God to find her the perfect heart for her, and then it'll be go time, and we'll all head back to Pittsburgh and be with them for her surgery and We're just praying God brings her through with flying colors. She is definitely a warrior beyond all. I'm going over tomorrow and spend the day, and everybody that's mailed packages for her birthday's this weekend, or cards, I'm taking those over with me and doing just a little pre-birthday and letting her have that time to open them slow, open up all the blessings that have been bestowed upon her. Cindy Rang and Brianna over to Fabric Patch. They've done amazing throwing her out there. So Becca has put her out there. Other content creators have. Harper does have a permanent, for now, address at Ronald McDonald House, and you'll find that in the description box below tonight for anybody that does want to mail cards. Little thinking of you cards right now. But the main thing is, what Harper really needs the most of is pray that God gets her this heart so this baby can get through this last step of this, and let's get her home. Home's where she wants to be. Let me see. Hello back, Donna. Always good to see you in the chat. Just wrapping up. Okay, let me see. Marie Johns. Becca's line is amazing. Detroit. Okay. I'd have never remembered that. My husband's in Pittsburgh right now, Marie. Oh my. Is it for work? Please tell me he's not ill and over there. I'll be over there tomorrow. So, anyway, as you can see, I've pretty much, I'll have Joe come back down to the table and show you where I'm at. It'll be just a second. So anyway, I always lay everything out on my design board. And then I start just building the pieces in the order that legit puts them out. They're always numbered on the left. And this number is going to coincide with each of your pieces. You're going to see like B1Q, and then you'll come over and find it. But if you follow your number guide like this, and then you lay it out on your design board the way you see it here, it's not always going to fit your design board, but as you're putting it together, it's going to start to shrink down and come together. So it's just a really cool way of, let's get these babies built and let's see what it looks like in the end. Hello, Janine. Welcome, sweetheart. So one thing I always tell everybody is you need your hot iron. Let me shut this off because I know I will be driving Joe crazy with that mouse. I'll be bumping it. You're going to need your tweezers, because when you're doing these seams and you're doing your cleanup, my fingers get cut up a lot. So I've just decided I'm just going to use tweezers and pull that out. And I need to find me a really cool little rubber mallet. But for right now, I just stole Joe's hammer. Because when you get your seams good and flat, and then where you're joining them, and there's a little bit of bulk, you want to tap it down. I'm not saying beat it hard, but beat it into submission enough it's going to lay nice and flat for you. So, with all of that being said, let me see where I left off today. I want to make sure that I'm where I need to be with you guys. So, I need to join these. I've checked my machine. I'm on the 1.6, 1.4. I like a really tight stitch length. I always pin in multiple places because I do not like dates with Jack. I know he's here to help us, but it becomes a little bit much when your stitch length is really tight, and I like them tight. Go slow. And some of these, as you're putting them together, it's going to look like it doesn't fit. Trust the process. It'll go right in there. There's little markings, little white lines. There's plenty of things that's going to show you how it's going to go. Prayers for Harper. Thank you. I tell you what, prayers is the best thing that anybody can do for that baby. She is just, I can't say enough. She's so strong. Her parents are doing amazing with her. It takes two to be with her at the Ronald McDonald House because she needs her vitals done. She needs her machine checked. And they've got to call in numerous times a day and give readings and things. And then on top of that, she's got her physical therapy. She's got her occupational therapy. They try to keep her entertained by going over to the mall and walking, because when you stay at the Ronald McDonald House, it's like a little tiny, and I'm talking tiny apartment. You've got a living room, a little kitchenette area, and you've got a bedroom and a bathroom. And 3 of them staying in that. So they get her out, walk over to the hospital. It's attached to the hospital through a breezeway. But that's not enough walking to help her start bouncing back with her energy and things. So she's doing amazing. She's a little rock star. So I've got this one. And I do like to get my seams pressed open. Sometimes, no matter what you do, you will not get them to open up. You can try, but if they want to lay flat, I honestly have gotten to the point to where I'm just going to let them lay flat. Oh yes, prayers for Harper every day. Yep. Let me see. Maria watched all of Tiffany's videos for that project. Absolutely. And where you see these will not open up, it's okay. You're just going to tap it with the hammer, and you're going to get it really, really flat. Yes, Jersey. I've got my hammer. I'm going to beat it into submission. And it's really sad. The dogs start to hear it, and they think I'm tapping for them to come. And all I do, even though there's nothing here, I like to keep it consistent. And then I'll lay the heat right back on it for just a minute. I'm going to turn it over. And then I'm going to lay it in place. But I've got to get all of these little tiny pieces in my bag here. And anybody that does FPP, you know. And you know what I'm talking about. All of these little pieces are going to end up all over your house. You can vacuum 100 times a day. They're going to be all over, no matter what you do. So I say kind of get used to it, because that's just the way it's going to be. You can vacuum and vacuum and vacuum and vacuum again. It's going to keep happening. Praise God for all Harper's improvements. Yep. And I'm telling you what, you guys have been amazing. You keep us strong too. Harper's really strong. She's been through so much for a young girl. Yep. She's going to be 9 years old. Can you imagine being 9 years old? It just blows me away every day. This is S. And T. I want to make sure that I'm marking these off as I'm doing them. Q and R. So next one is going to be these two. So let me see. I'm trying to remember everything to tell you. We've got tons of good projects coming along. And we're going to have a fun year this year. Bound and determined, it's going to be full of stuff. I was supposed to start the Bargello quilt on the 19th. But when Joe and I took a week off to just do our home stuff and rest, because we had finally hit the brick wall, I'm telling you, I fell a little bit behind. So I've used most of the day today to get caught up. So what I do is I just put a pin here on both ends. You're lining up these corners, for those that don't know, and then Legit Kits has these lines that come across. And those same lines where you need to meet is going to be right here. So what I like to do is make sure that I'm pulling this taut, and then I'm going to clip it here just like that. Going to get it over here under my needle, and we're going to get this puppy in. Just go slow. I've heard people ask me, well, wouldn't a walking foot help and all that? I'm not sure I would be able to see what I was doing with a walking foot and FPP. So I really don't think so. And I'm not sure I would want to try that. So if anybody ever has tried a walking foot with your FPP, let me know. Let me know how it worked out for you. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying I've never done it. So you trim off your little dog ears. Trim off all your extra threads. You'll thank me for that tip later when we get to hooking everything together here. And then I'm going to clean this seam up. And sorry, but my fingers are sore from little cracks, from the winter cracks and the paper cracks and the cotton cracks. So just pop it open. I normally, 9 times out of 10, you will see me use my acorn pen. But on this little one, I have not used it like I normally would. And I'm not sure it would have made much of a difference, to be honest. It may have. It'll keep my seams flat. Only 22 thumbs up, 76 subscribers. Jersey, love you. Marie, maybe we should do a QAL. Donna, what's the next legit kit for you? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just like a couple weeks of a break from legit kit quilts. But my next one, I want to reset. And Joe has always been so good and diligent. I really would like to pull that eagle out and get my eagle done. That one's going to be a long one. And it's going to take me probably better part of a couple months with showing you guys along the way. But that eagle is just stellar. It's beautiful, and I've promised him I was going to do that. And then after that, I really want to do one other very large one, but I'll drop that. I have it here already. I just haven't done it. Donna, do you use starch pens? I find it helps with multiple layers. It does. It really does. And I do the acorn pen. The general rule of thumb is acorn everything for me. So I've got my Q and my R here together. And I'm just looking at the way we're going to start building this out. So now I'm going to take these two and just pop them over and start building them out. Let me see. I have the Clover version. It does work well when you use it with, it has the acorn liquid. Yep. Absolutely. My goal is to do all of the birds Legit has. Have fun. Legit has so many, and then there's amazing ones coming out. And you won't be disappointed. I love Legit kits. I love the way that they come together. I've done Legit, Violet Craft. I just love them all. Donna, have you ever used acorn husk hand lotion? No, I have not. I didn't even know it existed. But with the dry heat here in the house and playing with all the fabric, I've got my lotion sitting here and I'm constantly putting it on, but I've done quite a bit of sewing, playing catch up, and honestly, I just tore my hands up. Yeah, it's just my thumb and my pointer finger of all places, and they're really tender. So what's everybody's New Year resolution this year? This ought to be fun. Have you made one? Is it sewing related? That would be cool to see. Do you have a special project that you would like to get done this year? And then just pick out your seams. And I want to thank everyone for keeping me company tonight while I'm sewing this. And just keep popping them out. And then press it open. When these line up here, just like this, you know you're golden. You keep these seams lined up and everything else is really going to come into place. And for me, it pays to have your nails just a little bit longer. It just helps me get it started. And then with all of this bulk here, I will definitely be beating this one into submission. And just take your time. Then I'll start down here, and you want to stay away from the front of your iron. I'll bring it over here and do the same thing. And all I'm doing is tapping it. And we're going to come back up here and sit this baby in. And then we're going to put the J on. And once you get them so far along, you can pretty well just visualize where you're at. To make as much as I can this year solely out of my stash and only by the background. Absolutely. I'm trying to buy less fabric. So far, so good. Awesome. I have acorn and clover pins. I honestly didn't notice a difference. The clover version goes on sale from time to time. If you guys see it, let me know. I'm trying, let me see. Good evening. Hello, Rebel. Welcome. To make as much as I can this year solely out of my stash. I've already read that one. Janine, no resolutions for me, but I would like to take some long arming lessons. That would be one. In fact, I finished a quilt with hand stitching. Yep. Donna, my cats love to watch the birds. Stella, all. I decided my whip corner is getting attacked. It is out of hand. So far, I finished one and switching between two others. Awesome. Walmart, and it's corn huskers. Let me write that down. And I'll have Joe grab it tomorrow while I'm out of town. Yeah, these puppies are sore, I'm telling you. Yeah. And you said Walmart. I will, honey. We're going to be starting the giveaway here in just a moment. It's a cool pattern, and it's called It Takes Two. It Takes Two. Just in time for Valentine's Day. And it doesn't take, but let me see, 6-piece fat quarter bundle, 1 5/8 yard, your half yard of your binding, and bam, you've got yourself a fun project. So that's going to be fun. Which, let me see, long arm did you get, Del? Day has a cool long arm. Amara, I believe, with the Pro Stitcher. All right, Joe's getting ready to start it. It's good for chapped hands. Yeah. Okay. Joe just opened up the giveaway for tonight. And remember, whoever wins, moderators, if you want that pattern, you are welcome to enter as well. I would humbly appreciate that whoever wins it, you email us your address. I will package it up tonight, and Joe can get it out to you tomorrow while I'm away. You need to come visit so we can play. Absolutely. All of us need to go to Days. So, I trimmed it, but I already knew it was going to line up, and I should have popped it and told you. It's going to line up perfect because a lot of pins in there. And I can honestly say this is going to be so stinking pretty. And sorry to be rambling a lot about Legit, but I'm telling you, they got a lot of cool stuff coming out right now. And you're going to want to stay tuned and do your pre-orders. If you're doing the pre-orders, please use our affiliate link. It helps Legit know that we sent you along the way. And then it doesn't cost you anything at all extra. And we get a little something in return for sending you along. So, road trip. Donna, no. No, you're not going down there. You couldn't take the heat. She's got good temps coming this week, like 70s, while we're suffering here in the cold. And then here, as you can see, you're going to have these colors here that do need to line up. So as you're coming down and you're getting it lined up here, now's the time to stick a little clip in. You can clip it or you can pin it. I like to hold back and just lay it right in there. Oops, I slipped when I turned it over. Yep. Keep sticking myself with the darn thing. And I would rather take the extra couple seconds right now and get this puppy lined up than have to go back later and, of course, a date with Jack, you know, we all love. Said no one. And then just go really, really slow here because you're going to have a lot of bulk. And I've been known to even go ahead on that seam there to go ahead and pull the paper. It's not going to hurt it one little bit. Let me see. I have 3 LKs and I'm currently working on 3 cotton cuts. Nothing new here until I get those finished. Absolutely. I tell you what, I just stack them anymore and I'm trying to, this year, I told Joe, I love my FPP, but I want to stick a little bit more with traditional as well. That way our subscribers who don't do legit kits also has another project. So I'm trying to decide. You guys that are here tonight, you can help me decide. I can do my FPP on Mondays or Fridays. Which would you rather see? Traditional piecing on Fridays or FPP? Tell me which night of the week you'd like to see. I value everyone's opinions. Pop that paper out there. Trim the little string off that I've got here. Now this is going to roll on you here. So before I do anything, I want to make sure that I'm all lined up. All of these seams are lining up really good. And I'm going to put the heat to it. Because when I'm sewing the next piece in, I do not want that seam to roll and then I have to rip it apart. I'm doing very well in the vortex, and all of a sudden I just quit. So now I have 3 months to do. Oh no! Why did you quit, sweetheart? I told you I'm always here. I hate to see that. You don't want to quit. No, no, no. So now, trying to see which way we want to do this. Get these little papers here out of the way. Q to R. Q R. ST. Build up this side. It's going to give me a Y seam, and it should not do that. Should never have a Y seam in this. So, give me just a second. Either way is fine for me. Doesn't matter to me. I just lost the FPP mojo. I'll get it back again. Awesome. Making sure that I have not skipped a step here. I just don't know why that's not going in the way it should. Could be a pattern misprint, or I've misread the pattern. So give me just a second here. Going back in order. I to J and L and O P. He is there. Okay. Got that. I just don't get it. The EP. I'm just going to roll with a Y seam. And that should not be. But we're going to pivot. That did lay flat for me like I needed it to. Up these. Jackie, it's understandable, life happens. Yep. There's times you just got to step back a little bit. My girls will tell you that I've hit the wall sometimes because I love FPP, and I've literally hit the wall sometimes to where it's just like, holy goodness, I need a timeout. And I'll put myself in a FPP timeout or whatever. And I think everybody from time to time does that. Press this out. Issue with either a step I've missed and or something missed in the pattern. So this girl say it's my fault for now until I dissect it and we see what's going on. And then just take your time and get all of these that's going to be close to where you just sewed that in. That's the main thing that I'm working towards right now. I'm not going to get down into all of the seams and get all the little bits until after the live tonight, and then I'll give it a really good solid pressing out. But I just want this to lay flat. And give it a little bit of heat, love. Final step is going to be add this. Let me get this here out of the way. Let me see. Something happened to Jackie, and I'm missing it. So let me... sorry for your loss, Jackie. I'm so sorry. Amazing how crazy the back is to the front. Absolutely. Is it not? It's mind-blowing. Hey, sorry I'm late. Hey, Heather. Make sure you join the giveaway, honey. So just flip it over, lay it down, and this is going to be your final step for this block, and then we'll get them all joined in. Donna, your patience is incredible. I would throw the towel in this evening. FPP takes 200% concentration. I was never one to do puzzles. I didn't like puzzles at all as a child. I just couldn't get it. But as I've gotten older, I'm learning that I like to think outside of the box, a way to fix something or make it doable. But thank you. Not worried about it, Donna. Okay, honey. I just wanted to make sure that you're in, baby girl. So, we're going to pin it right there. And this puppy will be in. Then I'll strip a few papers out just So it'll make it a little bit easier when I'm joining the sections, and then that'll be it for this one. Let's see. Hello, Nellie. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. The retreat is now officially sold out for June. If anybody does want to be put on a wait list for not this June, but the following one, please email me and I'll get you on a wait list. And we always hold our retreat in June. In Lang, it's a little spot in Pennsylvania, nestled in the beautiful hills. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. So go ahead and pick out your seams. I'm trying to do this and look at that pattern to see what I might have put in backwards. And I'm not seeing it yet, but you never know. Day, hello. Hello. Donna and Tucker for good friends. I'm confused. Hold on. Hello. Have been curious. Are you and Tucker related? I hear similarities in your accent. Really enjoy your quilting shows. Thank you. Nope, just good friends, sweetheart. Like a bonus grandma, I would say. Yeah, I've got a granddaughter older than him. He's just an all-around good kid. Well, grown man now. He just turned 18. He's doing really well. So before I go ahead and pick these other little papers out where this is going to have to meet, I am going to press these. And this is going to be framed. I was going to try to hand quilt it, but the girls left me know that learning how to hand quilt on something with so many seams is probably not my wisest choice. Check this out real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Joe, can you text Chad for me? Tell him I'll call him after the live. He's trying to text me. Thank you. Sorry, guys. My son's trying to make contact with me. And I need to get all of this picked out so that we can have a little join-in party here. And all of this here in the center, I'll pick out, like I said, after the live. Where it's going to join, that's my main focal point for right now. Just get these out. It'll save me a step here in a few minutes. All of this paper out of my way. I will flip it over and give it a good press before I do the join. Double checking all of my areas to make sure everything is lined up where I need it to be. He's still a kid though. Yep. Let me see. I'll tell you what. I love this pattern. That's all I got. I love it. So this is the way it's going to go. And I need to make sure that these points here line up. So I'll pull these back. And all I'm going to do is just flip it over. That's why I really need to get all that paper out. Because right here is where you're going to do a little bit of stretchy and pinning. You want your seams to be good. and you want them to be crisp to where everything's lining up. Pull your papers out, pop your seams open, and just pin them. Periodically clip them. Anything that you want to do, just make sure that you clip them down in. That says think in progress. Let me see. So now, this fabric is very, very stretchy. So you can pull it just a little bit and it's going to go right in place. So just work your fingers down the seams and pinch. You can clip or you can pin. I prefer pinning. And then just open it up and give it a good look-see. And do the same here. And as you get closer down here, there's not as many little pieces that need to line up. So I'm just going to clip it here. And then we're going to do the same, press it open, and then we will join the next section, and this little puppy will be finished. Stay true to your 1/4 inch because right now you do not have anything that's able to guide you because we've already taken that out. Just go really slow. You're going to have a lot of bulk. Don't forget your pins. Pull those out along the way. And slip on down. I do have a little pin right there. I just saw the head of it. If anyone has any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. And I will look at the chat in just a minute. Now that I've got this end piece, I will back tack it in. Because I want it to stay in place. Let me see. Hey, Becca's in the house. Hello, hello. Let me see. Donna, see. How are you liking your lion? My lion's done. I loved it. It was a fun, fast project. I really enjoyed doing it. I've got mine done, quilted, and bound up. I'm just waiting on everybody so we can come together and close that puppy out. Like I told you earlier, Becca's in the house now. We're waiting on hers and Sassy's and a couple others. And I'm telling you what, they're gorgeous. That's all I got. They're gorgeous. If you haven't checked out Becca's, make sure that you do. It's sure to please and will not disappoint. Now I want that to stay right there. And I'm going to go real slow here until I get these lined up. You can pin. I've done these enough. So I've showed you how to pin them. Now I'm just going to go really slow and just give it a little tug and sew it in place. And we're going to do the same thing all the way down this seam. Do me a favor, if you have done a legit kit of any kind, drop a heart in the chat. I'm just curious how many of you have done a legit kit. And then I'll ask, after that, I'll give you a different thing, because I'm trying to gauge a few things. And then you're really going to want to back tack it right here. Yep. Let me see. Hello, Jody. I saw Becca's. It's beautiful. It is. It's stellar. I love it. I think she's done a phenomenal job with it, and she's knocking it out of the park. That's one that I can assure you, you will see hanging in a lot of quilt shows. So we've got a few legit kits. Okay, let me see. The next one is, let me do this. If you've ever done a violet craft pattern, let me see. Give me a thumbs up. Because I'm doing a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so far we got 9. I'm just a little curious. I would if I could afford them. I get it. Okay, so there's 3, 4. Getting handy. Mallet out of the way. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. If you could choose which one, or is it based on just the patterns that you like? Is that not so stinking pretty? They were pretty. We got 9, 10. Okay, yeah. And when I get the paper out of the center, this will lay a lot flatter. But I just wanted to let you be able to get a good look. I have the elephant to do. Yeah, I'm thinking. Always thinking outside of the box. I've got the peacock and I'm really jonesing to do it. So I can officially say another legit is done. So let me lay it over here and let you have a look see. So what do you think, guys? Do you like that one? I really like it. I think it turned out really, really pretty. It's got a lot of movement and stuff. Oh. So let me see. I'm going to try my first puzzle mystery quilts and then try a simple legit kit for my summer project. Jody, awesome. If you want to try a free one, they have the block builder over there. It's a free pattern. You download it at home and just practice. That gives you an idea of what they've got. And I really liked the block builder once it was quilted. Tucker quilted it. I didn't like it. It looked like post-it notes. But once he put his quilting to it, he took it to a whole new level. Are you going to add borders? I'm not sure yet. And I'm going to be honest. I need to figure out. The whole time I was doing this, I was planning on hand quilting it. But then a couple of the girls were telling me with all of that bulk, it's probably going to be really, really hard to do. And I've never hand quilted. So I was like, going to hand quilt it and then put it in a frame. But now I'm kind of thinking I just need to just frame it and be done. Okay. I will do that this week. Yeah, just give it a check and see. I want to do the hummingbird. Yep. Very cool, very nice. Check and make sure. Is has everybody that wants this pattern have used already entered? Joe's going to be closing that out. We're going to give it one more minute and then he's going to close it out. I want to do the hummingbird. Absolute. It's going to be gorgeous. I pattern test FPP for smaller artists that sell on eBay. Oh, cool. I love pattern testing. I totally love it. I think a border will look nice. Yep. I have the flowers. I do too. And they're beautiful. I'm still wanting to do the donkey. Bobby. Okay, debt free. Yep. So, one more. Yeah. For those that come in, this is the pattern for tonight that we're giving away. So if you have not signed up for it yet or got your ticket per se, go ahead. Because soon as the live's over, it'll be packaged up and ready to go. And Joe will drop it to you tomorrow. How many dots is the rose? It's 3. And I probably could have done it in like 3 days, but I was breaking it up. I was going to like once a week work on it. But I went really slow with this one, and I honestly enjoyed the whole process of it. So it's a 3 dot. It's doable. There's 81 different colors that come with it, 459 pieces into 4 blocks. So there's a lot of pieces in these. But that's where you're getting all of the goodness, I'd say. Okay, let's see who our winner is. I like the legit tiger. You can no longer. I do too. Jean Rower. Congratulations. Congratulations, Jean. You're going to need to email. Um, I don't know what you did. Your mail. Oh, it's Joe's going to drop my email. It's Donna at handmadebyying.com. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he got it. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Congratulations. Everybody's telling her. I think each week, once a week or so, I'm going to be doing like a pattern giveaway or something like that. Just a little something to say thank you. I've got a lot of them that I know I'm not going to have the opportunity to make, so why not share the love? So if there's something in particular you would like to see me do over here, let me know in the chat. I got a couple minutes tonight to sit and chat with you. I'd love to hear your ideas and your thoughts. Let me move this here out of the way. I'll get it hung up and let it hang for a little bit. And it's still got to be pressed and starched out, but I'll get it hung up here so you'll be able to see it a little bit. And then what I like to do is I take the main sections when I'm finished a legit kit. That way, if anybody ever asks, I've got my parts to just kind of show a little bit. And I know this is the ones that I've done here in the last few months. And I put them back in the sleeve. And then I have my rack up here. And I just add to it. I have joking down on the table, and I'll show you the way I do them. Got a clip here. So this will go on top, and then I always date my pattern when I finished it. So far we've done the mini rose, James Pond, that's a 30 by 40. You saw it. It is open now for pre-orders. I've finished the lion, finished the finch, finished the liberty. This is the building blocks. If you're on the fence and want to test legit kit, this is one that you would want to do. It was on their website for free. Shows 24 different colors, 77 pieces. This is free. So you would want to go check it out. And this is the layout. So this is the end result, and this is the way it would lay out. So this is the vortex. And the muscle. And little hooter. So, like I said, I love legit kits. Stand behind them 100%. Are you doing a puzzle mystery? No. I'm taking a break from cotton cuts for no other reason other than just a little time out. Good night, everyone. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Mary Lou, for coming. Gotta run, family time. Absolute. So, this is the way that I do mine. Keeping them all here. So, if anybody ever has any questions, and it happens to be one that I can grab real quick and show you, walk you through, or whatever, I'm always here to help. So, with all that being said, I'm going to get off here. I have a special project I need to wrap up tonight. And I'll be... Hold on. What quilt pattern would you suggest for a newbie in doing a memory quilt skirt material for a family member? Oh, Bobby. I do a lot of t-shirt quilts, but I'm seeing a lot of people using It's So Emma papers. You're cutting down your family's stuff. You can do it into flying geese. I've seen that a lot. So that might be the new fad for this year for memory quilts. They're just squaring it up, making flying geese, putting it together, and it's like your family member is like basically the way it's been tossed over to me is like flying little geese. There's always someone there looking. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for hopping on with me. I'll see you back here again Friday night. Wednesday, if time allows, I'll pop on and either with a pre-record or a live, not sure yet, of a little snippet of a little hack you need to know. So you guys take care. God bless. Have a fabulous evening. I'm going to slip over to my Zoom and finish working on my projects just a little bit. Take care. Bye-bye.